We have the hunters in the building. Karibuni sana.
Thank you.
Please, I notice the drip. I have noticed the drip. You guys look so good.
Thank you.
You look good too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much.
Yep.
It is amazing to have you. You guys have an
Yeah, sure.
amazing, phenomenal love story, and we're here for it. This is what we do. We can start with you. You can introduce yourself to the people, what it is that you do, and then we'll get to the gents.
I'm Ravin Velia. My social media handles is the Ivra Hunter. I do fashion and design.
Oh, I get it now. I see what you did today. She was responsible for this, right?
Definitely.
Hi,
definitely.
and yourself?
I'm Steve Hunter. I'm a professional cinematographer, a journalist, anything that just concerns camera, editing, and all that. Yeah, that's my profession.
And you see camera and fashion goes hand in hand.
Yes.
It
They
works
do.
perfectly.
Yeah, sure.
You know, the reason you guys are here is because your story is beautiful and you had to fight so many odds to be where you are today.
Yep.
And that love has been at the center of it all, through it all.
Yes, sure.
And maybe we can start from the beginning. How did you guys meet? Because when I read your bio, it wasn't love at first sight, guys. This was
Yes.
not it. It wasn't. There was no love at first sight. That
Yeah.
is not their story. But we're here to hear your story. How did that happen?
Yeah, our story is different because it wasn't love at first sight.
Yeah.
Neither was it at second sight, actually.
That too.
Yes. But now I was fellowshipping. We were fellowshipping in the same church.
Okay.
But now it was a different branch.
What church was that?
It's called Christ Embassy Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an amazing church. Yeah, by Pastor Chris Kilome.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was on a different branch. She was on a different branch. I was in CBD, and she was in Umoja.
Okay.
And then now it just happened. It was just I was managing a cyber then. I wasn't into the camera world by then, but you see, behind the scenes, I was still working on the machines, trying to edit and stuff.
In church.
Yes, in church,
Okay.
inside the cyber, but I was managing now a cyber at that time. So
Okay.
I wasn't still, I was very young actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, still I am, but I'm a bit older right now, I guess so.
I think we'll get to
Yes.
the age bit. I know where it's
Yes.
very important, but yes.
Yes.
So you were managing this cyber cafe.
Yes, I was managing a cyber cafe. So actually we were in the same ministry, but now different branches. And then it happened, there was
But you didn't know each other.
I didn't know her.
Okay.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
and so it happened. It was on this special day that Pearl of
He was I joined Christ Embassy Umoja, then I joined choir. So
Okay.
our choir leader is the one who told me, Acha twende hivi jo, we see a friend of mine. So when we went, it was a cyber way, it was working.
Was it intentional for him? Was he trying to hook you up with somebody? Ama it was like nipeleke
No,
to cyber?
nipeleke too, because I was a first timer.
Okay.
A first timer in church at that time.
Okay.
So he told me just take me up there to Kaenda. So I found him there, but at that time I didn't see it as like a love or anything. It was
Nothing.
just a person.
Ni
Nimemeet.
mtu tu uko anafanya kwa cyber.
yeah,
Ni
and then
mtu anafanya kwa cyber.
pia considering she was just like very newly born again
Okay.
at that time. Yeah, so she was more focused on the
On
word
the
and
growth
everything.
of my
Yes.
spiritual
Yes.
growth
And I
more
will
than
not
yeah.
be distracted by this.
Yes,
No.
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
I was just from the other world of partying and everything. So sahi nimekuja kwa ministry. I wanted to change my life like all around. And the
kabisa.
only thing, it was just focusing on the spiritual world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you saw her the first time then.
Yes, I saw her the first time then.
And even
so
for
on
you,
my side,
yes.
I was a leader, a youth leader.
Okay.
And you know how it is now with you being a leader. Definitely, there are qualities that you should have and you
yes.
should show.
Yes.
So seeing her, she was just like any other person.
Oh,
to me.
wow.
Yes.
So these guys, if you didn't
Yes.
think when you were telling the truth, there were no sparks flying. There were no butterflies. There were no fireworks at all.
Yes.
So, ukaingia cyber, you did whatever you were supposed to do, and then you left.
And then she
So he
left.
had his fellowship in Umoja too.
Okay.
So after that, the guy told me, so tutakuwa tukienda fellowship down there, to fellowship kwa cell ministry yake.
You're slowly being introduced to the workings
Yes.
of the church. You're
Yes.
very new.
Yes.
Yes.
So fellowship is very important.
Yeah, exactly.
Bible study and all of that is very, very
Yeah, yeah.
important, especially if you're new.
Yes, true.
So, ukaenda fellowship.
In
Ya
a
Umoja
fellowship,
too.
we
Yeah,
was
so she
preaching
started
there.
she started attending the fellowship I was leading. And then she became part of them, especially now on the birthdays. She never missed any birthday. She was there helping with the meals and everything. So actually we just grew as friends and even as as partners in the ministry. So there wasn't love by then.
Zero bado.
Yes.
Zero.
There was love, but now it was based
Yeah,
on
it was
sister and brotherly
brotherly.
love. Yes, but it had nothing.
This is not the friend zone. This is
Yes.
another kind of zone.
Yes,
It's another
You
yes.
know?
It wasn't anything romantic.
So how long did this go on for? You know, the birthdays.
It went actually for a while. It
For a
went for a
while.
while. It went for a
Like
while.
1 year.
Yeah, because I was more. I'm still am, but I was very focused on the word. Yeah,
my
just focused
goodness.
on the word and
At
everything.
what point did you see her as a beautiful girl? And you, at what, like, when was the first time it hit you?
So
Not so bad.
yeah, you see now as the relationship was progressing, there were moments that she's a very, very good dancer.
Oh.
And then now we at times she used to come. So you see, at times she used to come, and then now she had very nice moves. So I was like, hey, can you show me maybe how to do this move and that move? And then now we became very
so close.
very close. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, the dance moves, I think somehow
That was it.
Yes. Yes. Somehow they created the spark.
Were you dancing? Were you dancing a lot?
No, in church. And
Yeah.
also during services, you'll be told to dance. So that's the only time I could dance. He'll come and tell me to show him the moves. And at that time, now he's a good dancer. That time,
Oh, now he is. Good
now he
job.
was. At that time, he was not.
So slowly he started seeing this other side of you, and then the dancing. Now, did you at that point see, like, oh wow, maybe? At what point
Yeah,
did
you
you
did.
see?
She saw.
Wait, watch out. History ni yako.
She did.
History ni ya
I
nani?
didn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
And it came to me that
Wewe ulikuwa una dance tu peke yako. At what
not
point?
about the dance move, but he came to me. That Akaniambia he likes me. After telling me that, I didn't give it in that time.
Yes.
So tukaendelea. So there's another Wednesday service. That's the time he came and
Yeah.
joined our ministry sa Christ Embassy Umoja.
Okay.
So I saw him and his friend. They were praying. They were praying. You see, like, they speak in tongues. Then I was moved. I think him speaking in tongues was the time I saw, hey, this guy, if he loves God that much, how
Oh my
much can he love
God.
his family?
I think this is better than the dance move. Your story is not. This is it.
Yeah.
Oh, so when you saw him praying, that's when.
Yeah, when he,
So he's
if
like,
he
oh my
loves
God,
God that
like,
much,
then he will love me.
yeah. Because even at that time I was not speaking in tongues. You know, speaking tongues, it's
Yes,
growth.
yes,
and,
it is.
and you have to allow it.
It's a gift.
yourself,
I think
yeah,
it's a
it's a
gift of the
gift,
Holy
yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
So it's not something that you do on your own.
On your
Yeah.
own.
You are enabled by.
Yeah.
And it's a spiritual language.
Yes, it
Yep.
is. So that was it for you. Ukaona ukasema, maybe let me just give him a chance. And then you did. Did you tell him that eventually you are considering that, you know, maybe perhaps ama ulingoja tena aulize?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
How long did
then
it
now
take?
we went-
After ya kwanza ulimwambia yeye akasema
No, it
tu,
didn't take that much because
Even
it
we
didn't
were
take that
still
much
young
actually.
at
It
that
just worked
time.
out. Somehow it did, and then now we approached our pastor, and then now the story began.
Okay, so now we're on the same page.
Yes.
We have decided. So when you're approaching your pastor is because you want to get married?
Yeah.
Or
actually,
because
just
we're
letting her-
starting a relationship?
Yes, we're starting a relationship. This is what is up, yeah, and all that.
Okay, and that was okay.
Yes.
With the pastor, your fam, how old were you guys at this point?
We were actually very young, like very, very young.
come
She was
on
in
now,
her
still.
early 20s.
Okay.
So was I.
21,
You're 21.
Yes.
And you were
2 years older.
maybe 23.
23.
Yes.
So at this point, did you know that you wanted to settle down, Steve? Did you know that this is the one I've decided? I'm not just going to go to my pastor to say I'm just dating some chick and then I'll stop dating her.
No.
And then...
Settling down by that time didn't cross my mind, but as we progressed, it did. You see at that time I was in a point of life that life was very tough. You know, I was very young, wasn't sure about my career
Yeah.
and everything that was doing. You see, even the cyber that I was working in, actually I was sleeping in that cyber.
Oh, did you know?
Yes, she did. And even now there were times like we used to spend on the cyber like the whole day, and then even without clients coming in. So you see at such times, because she became very familiar with us, so she understood everything. And then now even there were times she used to go sapayao.
Anakugawia kidogo.
And then now it was chini ya maji. Even
Yeah,
even
of
the
course
mom
ni chini ya maji. She's 21. Hiyo chakula unapeleka wapi?
Yes. So she comes with some fish, and you know, you haven't taken anything the whole day. Yeah, because busy. It's yeah, but she was really there.
Oh my goodness. So you saw him for who he was
Yes.
at that point.
And she
at
accepted me.
At the lowest.
Because I was sleeping in that cyber, actually on
Was
those
there
chairs.
even a mattress?
And now even the most touching part,
There's
you
no
see on
mattress.
some,
There was no mattress.
They were adjoining seats, the cyber seats, so they used to use them.
Those seats are not even comfortable to
The-
sit on.
but now because of problems and troubles
Then
and all that,
was
You will not see that.
you are very comfortable.
You're very
And then now, it's even now, something very fascinating is that she even used to sleep there. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes she used to come and then we sleep there. Yes.
What prompted you to do this?
The girl was in love, man.
It's love.
It was love and you were okay with it if it meant spending time with him, and this is dunia ikishafunga mataa, this is where he will be, then you are okay to be in that same space with him.
The more time I spent with him, you'll see that he's a guy with vision. It's not like someone who is just looking where the problem he has that time. You'll see Atakienda on the internet, the things he's searching for is like his future is just looking for what he's going to do for his future.
God. So, Gift, you were saying we have a clip? Okay, let's just check this out first. Oh, so it's a sort of like a play out of different pictures of you guys. That's your son.
Yes.
Okay. This comes in way later.
Yeah.
This
Actually,
like, even
actually,
the
this
tone-
was our very first photo shoot. The one you've seen. These ones are just random ones that we used to take in the office. This one was a place we used to stay. Yeah, but we shifted. We thank God.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Swaga.
Ngala vinakaa vizuri swaga bala. And so when you approached the pastor and now you were like, Pastor, this is the journey that I want to take. And both of you were in it and we wanted to do this. You're very young. And I don't know how long the courtship went on for, because this was now, walking the path to marriage.
Yeah. So the courtship took some time because definitely we were young. Her family wasn't really into it. Yeah, so there were challenges, which I understand at this moment of life. I understand because I was very young then. Because even looking back, if I had a daughter, probably 21, she wants to settle down,
then
definitely I'll be.
It would be the same thing.
Yes, so definitely I understand at this point, but there were very tough battles at that time.
Okay.
Yes.
And I just want us to take
And then now, including I didn't have anything,
You're sleeping at a cyber.
Yes. So even I didn't have a house and everything.
Not having anything is
Yes.
ni nzuri. Ulikuwa state yenyewe kama mimi ni mamake naangalia hivi nashangaa ati mnafanya unaenda. So I definitely have that kind of thought process. We're going to take a very short commercial break. When we come back, I just want to hear how you handled your parents at that point and convinced them that this is what you want to do, and for good reason. All your questions, send encouragements, share your stories, 111 444 111. And when we come back, we have a surprise for you. So don't go too far. Welcome back to Full Circle with Mikali. What is your love story? Today we have a fire one. Wah. Yani, we have to give it up for Mrs. Hunter. You did the most. You did the most, and I told you we have a surprise. So we have a young man in studio. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Christian.
Christian who?
Baraka.
Hey.
Baraka.
How old are you?
I'm I'm 7 years old.
You're 7 years old.
Yes.
And you're telling me this is your kind of thing, like lights, camera, action.
Yes.
This is what you do all day, every day.
Yes.
What
Editing.
do you edit?
Yes.
You know how to edit?
Yes.
Videos, audios?
Yes.
Who are you? Who taught you all of that?
Just myself and just myself.
Kristen.
Even your mental
Even my
health.
dad. Even
And your
my dad.
Your dad helped you? Your dad helped you to do that? Is it something that you enjoy to do?
Yes.
So you have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
What do you talk about?
I just sing.
You just sing.
I
Are
sing.
you going to sing for us today?
Yes.
Awesome. Can I ask them a few more questions before we get to the singing bit?
Okay.
Yeah, because I need to find out how you came about at one point.
Okay.
So your parents at that point umewaelezea that you want to get married and you're very young. They're not supportive. They're like, my little girl, I don't want to let you go. How did you convince them?
I had to, because at first I think I couldn't tell her that he doesn't have a place to stay, because I knew that one will bring up, it will be an issue
Problem, yes.
to the family, because
Yes.
I'm still young. Then my mom, she's the only, and she's the only parent.
Single mom.
And, yeah, she's
So
a
very
single mom.
protective,
Yeah, very protective.
but eventually akakubali.
Eventually akakubali. Her accepting the time I was pregnant. Yeah.
So you got pregnant before. You know, there's a question that came in over here. We'll probably answer it later.
Yeah.
But so you planned the wedding date
Yeah.
and that did not materialize as well. Like everything was just...
Yeah, we planned the wedding on 2017, but that did happen. It was a very sad year for us and even for the ministry. We actually lost our pastor. I lost my brother. It was a very sad year. Yeah.
So what happened after that? Because I think mlikuwa mmepanga kabisa kila
Yeah,
kitu.
yeah, there was a... So what happened now, definitely, there was a lot of... It was actually my very first time to lose anyone who was close to me personally.
Okay.
So it really affected me. The whole of 2018, I was really affected. 2019, now we started now growing strong. I've not really like...
Opened up.
Yeah.
Just shared.
Yeah, I'm thinking healing
Oh,
the whole process.
healing.
I've not really healed, but I'm stronger now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a very tough, even for the family. Now, you know, saying now we called for a wedding. My family is supposed to be there. We've lost our brother. So it was very, very tough.
So you had to postpone that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had to
Definitely
postpone, but we
had.
did the court wedding.
Yes.
That's in 2018
Yes.
January.
Yeah.
Mkaenda kwa AG.
Yes.
So you, at least that happened.
Yes.
So just do this, then we plan for the other wedding maybe
Yeah,
after
but-
we have already healed. And
Yes. Yeah, but now, thanks out to the pastor who's there right now. It's called Pastor CG. He's very awesome. So anytime, yeah, probably we'll be sending you the invitation.
Yes, I'm
Now
here for it.
Now for the church ceremony.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, but
anytime.
the government recognizes
Yes,
the union,
yes, yes.
which is it's important, and
Yes.
your dedication and commitment to each
Yes.
other.
Yeah.
This young man
Yes.
came into the how old? 7 years ago.
Yes.
That's when he came into the picture. How was the journey before that? You know, now you're pregnant. We are getting married. We are in this together. Did we have a home? Where did we go to?
No, you see, actually, her being pregnant, it really pushed me to extreme limits. Yeah, because now I was thinking now outside the picture, like, if we're going to have a baby, like, I don't have a home. Where's the baby
Yeah.
going to be? Yeah, it was.
And
so
she's already committed to you. She's just like,
Yes.
it's you.
She
but
was very loyal.
we
She's
are
very
with
loyal.
you.
Yeah, she's very loyal. She still is very loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we pushed. We really tried hard. My first house. It was a collabo house.
What is a collabo house?
It's a pulse. So me and my friend, we took a house.
Self-confused.
A self-confused house. That
It
is
was
a
a collabo.
password.
It was a partnership. Yeah, so-
Oh, so you were
Oh,
living with
different.
somebody else.
Yes.
So you and your
And
wife.
then but you see the beautiful thing about my friend, even he wasn't really there.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. And you were okay this whole time. Wow. So after collab house, how long were you there? What did you give birth when you were still at the collab?
No.
No, she had to go back now to her mommy's place because definitely
That
the
was not a
environment
good-
was
yeah.
better. Yes, this collabo house was crazy. We were actually using a jiko. Imagine lighting a jiko every night. It
to
was
make
tough.
dinner.
Yes.
And this was definitely not a good environment
Yeah.
for you and the baby.
Yeah.
So going back home, mom was against this.
Now going back home and then me now getting her back now,
Again from her. So you're
that one was fire.
The time he was coming to get me,
Yes.
it was after I've already given birth. It was 2 weeks after giving birth. So he has to come and take us. And my mom was like,
No.
still against it.
yeah, because
Because I was
see,
still
I
young,
gave
maybe I don't know how
you,
to
see, I
take
gave
care
you
of
na
the baby.
merudi. What makes you, what makes me think that hata rudi tena?
Yes.
So what did you do? What
But
did
the
you
good
have to
thing,
do?
you accepted him. She
Okay.
accepted him.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What did you do at that point? Ukienda kuchukua.
You know, I was confident. Somehow I just knew that things will work out. You know, I am a believer. I'm a believer. So I still have a lot of faith. So I had faith that I knew that definitely we'll make this work. I didn't know how.
Yes.
That one for sure, I didn't have a plan. That one I won't lie. I didn't have a plan, but I was very confident. I knew that this thing will work. Because even, you know, now her coming to stay with me, we started now maybe buying milk, diapers and all that. And that was very new. Because even now, you know, I'm coming from a place where even getting money just to provide for myself was very
It was
tough.
difficult.
Now here, I'm having like three stomachs, like the baby, her, and then myself.
Yeah.
But actually, I didn't have a plan, but I was confident and I had a lot of faith. I knew it will work out.
So saizi unaenda kumchukua. Do you have a house?
Yes, now the collabo house is there.
We're still going back there after she's given birth.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, so
And you knew that this is where you were going and you were okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
she-
used to go there and visit.
You used to go even, okay, cool.
actually, she was the one. She used to come clean the house because you know it was a mess. You know, guys. Yeah.
So how long did that go on for until now you found something to just, and did mom know where you were living when you said you're
Yes,
going
she
and
knew.
she knew it was the
She
collab
knew,
house?
yeah. Because we were both living in Umoja.
Yes.
It was
Okay.
just close. It's not far.
So anajua pale ndio mtu yeye anaishi.
Anajua.
Would you go sometimes get food from home? Unaleta huku kwingine
Actually,
mali
she
akipika. She did that a lot?
Hey, she did that. Yeah, she did it for some time, and then now I thought like, hey, if we continue with this, definitely, I don't think it's the right way.
Yeah.
So I even asked her. I told her I know it's a tough moment, but we have to stop.
Yeah.
Definitely, we have to stop that, and then now just figure it out by ourselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you heard this story before?
Hmm?
Have you ever heard this story before? This is the first time.
What is the story? His parents are
Yeah.
okay.
So then you moved out and then it still continued. 7 years in, we have an amazing baby boy who has his own YouTube channel. You know, even tapping into that and seeing that he has this amazing talent and, you know, just making it grow and allowing him to do this by himself. How did that come about?
The time it was around 2 to 3 years, or you can just put a song on the TV or on the radio.
Yeah.
Utapata he's just singing the whole song. So the dad is the one with the musician. He used to sing.
Yes.
Asama, let us try him. Then we wrote for him a song. He's the one who wrote for him the first song.
Yeah, like I remember when he was young, maybe like a year or two. His favorite was Dorobuchi. You remember? Dorobuchi.
Do you know that one? Do you remember that one?
Do you remember that song?
You do?
Dorobuchi, Doro Flashy. Yeah, that one. That song had him. Yeah, immediately you played that song. That was it.
And then, so the first song ukamwandikia. Do you remember the very first song
Yes,
that
and
Dad
then
wrote for
and then
you?
now
Yes.
for my industry as well.
Yes.
You know, now I'm like surrounded by musicians.
Yes.
Yeah, because now on the cinematography part,
Yes.
I've done a lot of music videos.
Yes.
A lot of them. So
Okay.
I'm surrounded by a lot of musicians. So most of the time they used to come home,
Yeah.
spend time with him, and
Yeah.
so that eventually rubbed on him automatically. Yes.
Even the way he's dressed, he's a star. I hope you all know that.
Yeah.
Because, do you remember the very first song that Dad wrote for you?
Yes.
Can you sing it for us?
Every day I wake up, I don't need no makeup. Check me, I'm a really fly guy. Hey, I'm a really fly guy. Hey, I'm a really fly guy.
What? You know, knowing that I'm this fly, this young, is something that probably we were never told growing up.
Yeah, sure.
So when you grew up with these affirmations that I know I'm enough, I know I'm good looking, I know I am good enough for the world, is it intentional to just make sure that he grows up knowing that he is the best thing that ever happened? to
Yes,
this?
it's very intentional. I think the whole journey of fatherhood,
Yes.
yeah, definitely you have to make you see, in life, it's not
Yeah.
all about making money and all that.
No.
Definitely there's a purpose that God has created us for.
Yes.
Yeah. So definitely raising your son to achieve everything that God has purpose for them. I think that's very intentional and it's very special.
How did motherhood change you? What did it mean to you? Because you were very young, you were going in between, mom does not want this, I found the love of my life and I want to do this with him. There's society, you had friends, you had probably school, there was a lot of things going on.
Yeah, but at that time I'd already finished school, college. I was working with Kenya Hasba Limited.
Okay.
At Cabanas, another company. They just, I think they are partnered with Unilever. So I used to work there. At that time we were dating, I was working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a time you loaned me some money, but then I didn't return. I'll return.
And he told me to return. You never
Just
returned my money.
Kurudisha?
Kurudisha pesa mali ni
I'll return. After this, I'm
You
retiring.
better tell Lisa, we'll find out. Okay. So
So the time I gave birth to him is the time I realized I have to focus on my dreams,
yes.
focus on my future and my family. So I have to learn how to be a mother. At the same time, a wife, even if I was young,
Yes.
I have to change my life and my environment, and not environmentally, the people who are surrounding me. Maybe my age mates,
Yes.
because you don't think alike.
You don't, because now you're a mom. You've already seen ahead. You're sort of like almost, you're not on the same wavelength.
That's
Kabisa, kabisa. And have you ever written any songs for yourself?
No.
No? So dad and mom are still doing that for you?
Yes.
So the editing bit, that's definitely mom and dad teaching you, right?
No, it's only that.
Just dad.
Even I can edit some beats.
You edit some beats?
Yes, I
You
can.
can create beats?
Yes.
For your own music or for even other people?
Even for I
Other
can just
people.
make for trying.
For fun?
Yes, for fun.
What? So this is something that he watches you do it all the time. So
Yes, yes. And then he's very passionate in it as well.
okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song so far that you'd like to perform for us?
It move the mountains.
Move the Mountains. Do you want to stand?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This is your set.
Perform.
I'm a kid, or the same I'm a king. I'm not your regular tapper, I'm no human being. I'm a neat apple creature, I'm a neat apple creature. How are you? Nice to meet you. Okay, pose for a picture. All by faith and not by sight. It's not by power and not by might. The fight of faith, I fight that fight. And I'm winning every day cause I got that right. Okay, I'm in a new school. Well, I'm the word of God with a new tool. Well, yeah, use the word of God, use it, I use it, I use it, I use it to move the mountains, move the mountains. Come and see me, walk on water, skrrr, move the mountains, move the mountains. Come and see me, walk on water, skrrr.
Hey! Awesome! Good job! High five! What? Do you watch like other guys who perform? Do you have like a favorite performer or singer?
Yes, I have.
Who?
It's Amarachi.
Oh, okay. You know, like when they say something that you do not know, then you just don't. It's fine. That I'm just like, okay, I know that's cool part, the end. But that was really, really nice. Do you perform at school? Do you perform in school?
Yes, I perform in school.
Okay. And the other kids, do they think like you're cool? Because, like cool
Yes.
kids?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, Mikali. This is on our SMS line. Mine is interesting how we met. We met on Badu. That was like, I think, a dating site.
Yeah, I did.
Chatted, then he goes like, I want to start from scratch because I had a child, but we can chat as friends. We even met and years here we are, married with 2 more children. I love their story. Hi, Lynn from Juja. They are so beautiful. It's Jerry, and I'm watching the show from Key West, and I love it all. I think love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
yes.
And Kenyans really love.
It's true, we do. It's true, we do. But then again, it's not all like a rosy and stuff like we've
Yes.
had from you
Because most of
guys.
them complain that there's no love. Love is there.
Yeah.
As much as you allow God to be in your life, the word of God, you realize that love is the greatest. If
That's
God
true.
created you,
Yeah.
And
there's love.
our first year, maybe, you see our first year maybe now together, married,
Yeah.
it was very tough. You know, now like she's a very new person.
Yes.
I'm a very new person. Now we're
Yes.
coming together. I've never lived with anyone else. And now talking about ladies, like she was
Yeah.
the first. And I believe I'm the first as well on your side.
She was
So-
21. You definitely were the
Yes.
first.
So there were a lot of challenges. Even I think you went home a couple of times, but
Yeah.
we thank
What
the
was the
Lord
one
that she
thing that
came
was
back.
really challenging for you to deal with?
In marriage, maybe understanding each other, it was very hard. I think conversation,
Was really hard
Very
at
hard.
that point because we're from two different backgrounds. There's a way
and
things
we were
make
both
sense
raised
to you.
with,
Yes.
with one parent. So
Ah.
She was raised with a mom. I was raised with a dad.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So the things, the way you see things is totally different.
Yes.
And maybe even the collabo house was okay for you because I mean we're dudes. This
Yeah.
is what I know. Yeye ametoka nyumba ingine, very clean. Mom is on
Yes,
top of
everything
things,
is
and then she's just
organized.
looking at everything, wondering
Yeah.
how are we breathing?
Yeah, so definitely there were a lot of challenges, but
Yes.
I thank God that we pushed through. And then, you know, the good thing about us, you see, even there are times we just sit in the house, maybe we put on it could be a marriage seminar, like there was a day we
Yeah.
were watching one that was done in church. So we just sit, and then now we humble ourselves to listen, because now
Okay.
humility is everything. Yeah.
That is so true.
Yes.
How was it having a baby? You're all in church.
Yes.
And you're all leaders in your own.
Yes.
In
That
your-
one
you know,
was very tough.
And here you are, you're pregnant, and
Yes.
it's okay. I am pregnant, and I am keeping it, and I'm pregnant with a man that I love, that I want to settle with. But then again, that is not what we expect. We're just like, kama uko huko mbele kwa pulpit, then you must be perfect. That you know what the word says. It's one of the questions that just came in.
Yeah.
So, how was that handling all of that pressure?
That was a lot. I think she faced the most at that point, because you
Yeah.
know it was hard for guys to really approach me now maybe with such questions.
Yeah.
But for her, she faced a lot then.
What happened?
Yeah, because I remember even there was a time you had to be home. She could not attend services.
Oh no.
I had to drop even the
Choir.
choir.
Yeah, she had to drop choir. She had to drop meetings, maybe the church meeting. And you know, she was very passionate then
Yeah.
for the service of God, and she just wanted to grow. But now, the whole change now created a new change.
Yeah.
Yes. But the great part is that she didn't give up.
She didn't.
And as much as that she was receiving battles everywhere, which were very sensitive battles, because they were now from people now who have raised us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just strong.
And the good thing, I had the word of God in me, so I didn't have any fear. At the time I was 5 months, I had to go to church. I used to go to church
Till you gave birth.
till I gave
Yes.
birth.
What? And you see, you did you go back to choir
Yes.
afterwards?
Yes, afterwards. I
Afterwards,
did,
later,
yeah.
you went
Yes.
back. So both of you are still in ministry.
I think because
Yes,
of my
very
courage, even pastor was like, Sister Ravin, yeah? You're so courageous, because so many people, if you get pregnant, you run away from church.
That is
Yeah,
so
you ran
true.
away from
used,
church.
I used
is
to
so
come
true.
to services, I used to praise, I used to worship. I was just free. So pastor, she was watching me. So after I gave birth, she allowed me to
To
continue
join
serving.
because she
yeah.
saw your heart, which is the most important thing. And our time is up.
Yeah.
Our time is up. Social media handles. What's your YouTube channel? Are you on Instagram?
Yes,
Okay, what's your Instagram handle?
my Instagram handle is Chris Baraka.
Okay.
In Facebook, Chris Baraka.
Uh-huh.
In YouTube, Chris Baraka and Family.
Chris Baraka and Family, that is the YouTube one.
Yes.
Yeah, he's Chris Baraka. I think we are on the family.
That is what's up. You
Yeah,
need your
so-
extras.
The
And the
extras.
social media, Zeno, maybe we'll start with you, Ravin.
My Facebook and Instagram, both of them are Ivra Hunter.
Okay.
Instagram, Steve Hunter. Facebook, Steve Hunter. Twitter, Steve Hunter.
Nyi mko na YouTube ama mnadandia YouTube ya Chris?
We have kidnapped. We have kidnapped
Tell
his
them
YouTube.
to make their own YouTube.
Nah,
That is
nah.
yours, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's Chris Baraka and family.
others.
You'll get us
Chris
there.
Baraka and Family.
Oh, awesome. Do you want to finish off the show with another song?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The stage is yours. We're going to go on a break with Chris's performance.
Let's go.
Hi, you can start.
Chris Baraka.
He's playing the beat in his mind.
Mika baby na Chris ndadi inge. Mika baby na Chris ndadi inge. Mika baby inge. Na Chris ndadi inge. Ka baby na ye ni daddy. Auski aliponya hadi wale waski. Auski vele ye ni mzi. Auski vele yuko nami.